what was your situation? What were you doing this morning? What happened?
So I left for work about 9:30 a.m. and I work at the Central Services building. And so I was walking by Watts Hall, and I'd been told earlier that there, like right before I left, that there were like a bunch of fire trucks outside, and that the fire alarm had been pulled and all of that. One of my engineering friends had told me that. So I'm walking by, and I just thought it was a fire drill. There were two fire trucks and a police car, and I had just passed Kofald building, and I was in between Kofald and Seebeck, and I heard a bunch of screaming behind me, and so I turned around, and then there was a bunch of smoke in this like plaza area in front of Watts and the Kofalt Labs, and people were like running really fast, and there were a bunch of people screaming. So me and the guy on the sidewalk were like looking at each other, like what's going on. I thought that some sort of fire or explosion had happened, but I didn't hear anything. And then I saw this black guy with a blue sweater vest kind of thing, running at people with what looked like a kitchen knife. And I saw him slash someone on the arm, and he got someone else on the leg, I think, because she fell down in the street. And then I ran in between. I think it's Smith and McPherson Labs. And then when I turned around, there was already a police officer there. I don't know if he was there because of the fire alarm thing, but he was already there. He had a gun drawn on the guy, and he told him at least twice to put the knife down. And when he didn't, he shot him like at least four times. And then cops in the fire and police department were clearing everybody in the area, telling them to go inside. If you had seen anything, come to us, and we're gonna get all your stories and stuff. But they want to make sure everybody was safe. Um, I don't know. That's all I saw. And then I was walking back from Landon High, and there were still people. Or when I got back to Landon High, because I live northeast of campus, there was more cop cars going down to that Lane Avenue garage. And then when I got home, I heard that they had a potential active shooter at the Lane Avenue garage.
You never saw him shooting though.
He did not have a gun, from what I looked like. He only had a knife. Um,
Can you talk about the emotions or the adrenaline in that moment? Because you saw a lot and you had to have been scared.
I'm still shaking from that. I didn't. Yeah, emotions were people were freaking out and screaming, and I mean, when I saw him with the knife, I kicked it into gear. I was hauling ass out of there. I was in. I was about ready to take my backpack off and try to slug him if he was anywhere near me. That's when I turned around. I had both my hands on my backpack strap, and I was ready to hit him with my backpack if I needed to. But when I turned around, that's when I saw the cop yelling at him, and that's when I saw it happen. But no, he did not have a gun on him that I saw.
Okay. What about the response by the university? Did you feel like they did a good job of keeping you informed of what you needed to do? I saw the text alerts and all that.
Oh, absolutely, yes. They did a fantastic job of making sure everybody was okay. That was their first priority when all of that was going down, was making sure that everybody around the area was safe and that no one that will be further hurted if something were to go down. Yeah, the campus police response was fantastic, I thought.
We hear about these types of things everywhere, and I guess it hits closer to home. Obviously, when you see something like that, did you fear or have any concerns that something like this ever could happen on a campus with 60,000 people on campus?
No, honestly, you hear about it and you go like, "Oh, thank goodness that wasn't me. Thank goodness that wasn't here. I'm glad that wasn't near us." But then when it actually happens here, it's a reality check that it can happen anytime, anywhere, and that I'm just thankful that we have the campus police that we do.
And hopefully, the other people that were injured will be okay. You probably don't know much about. Could you tell if
That
people were hurt badly, or was it just?
I saw one guy that was slashed. It looked like he was slashed on his right arm, his right upper arm. He was slashed. He had blood a lot over it, but there were already firefighters there, and I'm assuming there were already EMTs there because I don't know why they were there for the first place, but I heard that was the chlorine gas was the reason they were first there. But he was slashed up pretty bad, but he looked like he was fine. They were already starting to wrap it and treat it. I hope that everybody will be okay from this.
And
So.
no classes today, and you'll be okay coming back to school here, and maybe take some time to get over this, but you're gonna come back.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with some family tonight, but then I'll be back for classes tomorrow. So.
Okay.